People play Soulslikes games for a lot of reasons. Some play for the clout, the satisfaction of beating something notoriously difficult. Some love the combat, the precision, the mastery. Others are here for the story, the lore, or deeper character customization. And for some people, it's about completing hardcore challenges, like perfect runs or no-hit bosses. All of those are valid reasons to play. But the way I play, the story often feels too indirect. I'm not digging through item descriptions or trying to decode every detail. That doesn't make it bad, it's just not why I'm here. It's not really about customization either. I know builds and min-maxing are huge parts of these games, but most of the time, I just want to get into the game. I don't want to spend hours optimizing stats or experimenting with every possible setup. I'm here to play, not plan. And honestly, it's not even fully about the combat. Don't get me wrong, when it clicks, it feels great. But sometimes it's clunky. Sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes it feels unfair. And I'm okay with that. I play Souls-like games for the challenge. Not because I'm good at them, because I'm definitely not. But because the challenge demands my full attention. When I'm fighting a boss, I'm not thinking about work. I'm not thinking about my responsibilities, stress, or everything else going on in my life. It's just me, the game, and the moment. There have been nights where I've died to the same boss over and over and over again. Turned the game off and thought, I'm just not good at this. And then I come back a few days later and beat it after a few more tries. In a strange way, that kind of focus is relaxing to me. And yeah, I'll admit it. There's a little bit of satisfaction in saying you play these games. Not in a bragging way, just in knowing you stuck with something difficult and didn't walk away. Playing Souls-like games has taught me perseverance. Not in a dramatic, inspirational way, but in a quiet, consistent one. You fail, you learn, you try again. You fail, you learn, you try again, and eventually you win. That lesson doesn't stay in the game either. It shows up in work, in life, in the moments where giving up feels easier than trying one more time. That idea of showing up again and again, even when you're tired, even when you don't want to, is something I've carried into real life more than I expected. And as a Christian, this idea of not giving in is something that resonates with me on a deeper level. That's why I keep coming back to these games. Not because I'm great at them, but because they remind me that progress doesn't always look impressive. Sometimes, it just looks like not giving up. Thank you all for listening to my thoughts. If you made it this far, I'd love to hear why you play Souls-like games in the comments below. The final boss with Radagon and the Elden Beast really had me reflecting on why I play these games in the first place. When I finally beat Radagon and the second phase started, I was honestly a little distraught. I could barely make it through Radagon with enough flasks left to even have a chance against the Elden Beast. But that's kind of the point of this video. I didn't beat it because I'm particularly good at the games. I beat it because I kept showing up. I tried different strategies, learned how to dodge a few more attacks each attempt, and eventually I found a way through. So please enjoy the rest of the fight.